Good morning, children. Welcome to the online class of Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. I am Swati, your IT man. Children, I hope you all are fine. So, children, we have completed our third chapter. So, today let's start our next chapter, and that is Microsoft Excel 2016. So, as you know, Microsoft Excel is the most popular spreadsheet software. And children, it's mainly used to store, organize and analyze the information entered in it. Okay. And it consists of rows and columns. Okay. So today we will see how can we enter number as text and also how to enter date and time in a cell. Okay. So there are different features inside Microsoft Excel 2016. So through this chapter, we will study more about those features. Okay. So in our last year, when you were in your 5th standard, we have already learned about Microsoft Excel, isn't it?
Let's see how can we open this Microsoft Excel. First you have to click on the start button and you can choose Microsoft Excel 2016, or else you can go to Microsoft Office, from where you can select the Microsoft Excel 2016. Okay, so you can see a window like this. And this is the Excel start screen where you can find different templates. So choose a template so that you can create a new worksheet. Okay, yes. This is the worksheet window of the Excel where you can see different number of rows and columns, or we can say cell. So cell, which is an important part of Excel, in which we add or we enter our data that is being used to create the workbook. And how can we enter data? Do you remember? Yes, we have to simply click inside the cell. So that cell will be selected. Like you can see a green border line, which means that cell is selected in which we can enter our data. Okay. Children, our first topic is selecting cells. That means in order to copy, move or insert or even delete a data, we have to select a group of cells or cell. So how can we select those cells in order to do these operations? Okay. So the first thing, if you want to select a row or column, what you have to do? First click the row or column heading. Okay, if you click on the row heading, that row will be selected like this. If you clicked on the column heading, that column will be selected like this. Okay, now what can you do to select an entire worksheet? We have already learned this keys, isn't it? Do you remember? Yes. Control plus A. Okay. Press Control plus A. These are the keys which are pressed together to select an entire worksheet. So the worksheet will be selected like this. Okay. And the next is, if you want to select adjacent rows or columns. Adjacent means the rows or columns which are near to each other. Okay. So what we have to do? Yes. Select the first row or column. Then hold down the shift key while you select the last row or column, so that all the adjacent rows or column will get selected just like this. Okay. So for that, hold down the shift key while you select the last column. So all the columns or rows will be selected. Okay. The next is how to select a non-adjacent rows or columns. How can we select? Yes, first we have to click on the row or column. then hold down the control key while you select the other rows or columns. Okay, so that non-adjacent rows or columns will get selected. So for adjacent rows or columns selection, hold down the shift key, whereas for non-adjacent rows or column selection, hold down the control key. Okay, yes, I hope it is clear to you. Okay, now the next topic is how to enter numbers as text. Like if you need to enter some data into your workbook, like entering roll number or entering phone number. So in the codes of phone number we will add 0 first, isn't it? 0487, 04885 like that. So to preserve the leading 0, what we can do, you should type an apostrophe before the number. Okay, so just like this, we put an apostrophe before that 0. Then only it will be entered like that. Otherwise, if we did not enter the apostrophe, what will happen? If we enter 01481, it will be entered as 1481. That 0 will not be there. Okay. So, in order to treat that data that we entered as text, we should enter apostrophe in front of that 0. Okay. Yes. So that is how you enter numbers as text. Okay. Now the next topic is how to enter date and time. Okay, date and time. So first you have to select the cell and type the date or time. Okay, so here I have typed different dates for different students. Okay, and I used slash between the dates. So in order to format this date, what can we do? Okay, so first you have to select the cell to which, or select the cell containing the date. Okay, so we have to apply format to that particular cell. After that, click on this format drop down button. Here you can see this format button, and in its drop down menu you can see these options from where you select format cells. Okay, and when you click on the format cell, this format cells dialog box will appear. So under the category list, here you can see different options from where you select the date option, because we have to format the date only. And here you can see different formats for date, from where you can select your desired format and click on OK button, so that you can see the change on the selected cell, just like this. Okay. And in the same way we can also format the time too. Okay, by clicking the format, then after that select the format cell option, and under the category list you can see this time option. So when you select the time option, you can see these types of formats for the time. Choose the desired format and click on OK button, so that it will be applied to your time. Okay, so that is how you enter date and time and how you format the date and time entered by you. Okay, and I hope it is clear to you. And do you know what is a range? A range means it is a group of contiguous cells, okay, which form the shape of a rectangle, just like this. So when you select different cells, so it will form a rectangle just like this. So that is known as a range, which means a group of cells. So when you select a range, that selection becomes dark with border just like this. Okay, so that is a range. Children, so today itself create a Excel worksheet Okay, new Excel worksheet and enter data in it. And try to enter numbers as text and also enter date and time and format it. Okay. Children, let's see in the next class with some new topics. Till then, take care. Bye.